the Morimoto XB LED low profile taillights and the reverse booster bar there for the 21 and up Ford Bronco. These work perfectly together because Morimoto has the wiring all set up, so it's a plug and play install without any hassle. What's going on, Team Lethal fans? It's Joe here with Lethal Performance. Today, we've got a package here from our friends over at Morimoto. Now, they sent us over a set of taillights here that we're going to be installing on our 2021 Ford Bronco. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and break into what Morimoto sent us today. And now that I've got them here out of the box, you can clearly see we're going to be installing Morimoto's XB LED low profile taillights for the 21 and up Ford Broncos. Now, this should work with every Ford Bronco trim except for the Bronco Raptor. Now, these are DOT and SAE compliant taillight replacements for your stock taillights. Now, of course, these aren't only going to look better on the truck, they're going to perform a ton better thanks to Morimoto's 3D TIR optics that they have utilized in these taillights. Like I said previously, these will work with all versions of the Bronco, even if you have the incandescent taillights or the LEDs. These are going to be a plug and play install and probably shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes aside to get these fully installed and working properly. Now, like I also mentioned before, these are a low profile design. However, they are also an OEM Plus design. So they do give a hint of OEM design, but have a much sleeker look when installed on the vehicle compared to those chunky OEM taillights. Now, Morimoto offers these taillights in two different styles, whether you're looking for just the basic red tint like you would see on your original taillights, or you're looking for a smoked dark tint like you see here on these taillights. There are two different styles for you to choose from regardless of whatever style fits your build. Morimoto sends out everything you need to install this on your Bronco, including these two resistors here, to make sure that everything operates correctly when installed onto your truck. Now, to add on to these Morimoto taillights, we have opted for Morimoto's backup light booster bar, which is going to install right above the license plate on the bumper of the Bronco, and it is a plug and play option with these taillights, so it makes for a really simple and easy install to increase your reverse light by over 2,700 lumens. That is a lot of light. It's like turning on a second sun. You're gonna notice a huge difference when backing up with that booster bar. So to conclude here, Morimoto's XB series LED low profile taillights are a perfect add-on mod to your Bronco if you're looking to increase the visual appearance of your Bronco as well as the light output of your rear taillights. Not only that, the booster bar here is going to increase your reverse light output, and in combination, these work perfectly together because Morimoto has the wiring all set up, so it's a plug and play install without any hassle. So without further ado, let's go ahead, take these outside and install it on our 21 Bronco. All right, so now that we're outside here with our Bronco, we can start the disassembly to get our Morimoto lights installed. To start off, we're going to be on the driver's side here, and we're going to remove this plastic trim panel here using a Phillips head screwdriver to take out those push pins, and then a 10mm socket with a ratchet. After we get that trim piece off there, Morimoto has us move over to the fender here, which they're going to have us remove just the two rear latches here, just to give us enough space to get this fender out of the way and to get this trim piece off. Now, while Morimoto only recommends taking out these two pieces here, it's so easy to take the fender out just by removing the other three. Might as well just do it, right? Oh, there she goes. Oh, that's such a scary sound. So now we have that trim piece pulled off there, we can use a 10mm socket to get this bottom bolt out here for the taillight mount. Now that we have that 10mm bolt removed here, we can pull this entire piece out by firmly pulling back. Okay. Now that we have that trim piece off here, Morimoto has us disconnect the harness here from the side of the taillight. After that, we can move to the side of the vehicle here where we will see the 10mm bolt holding it to the fender. Now back to the back of the taillight here. Just remove those two 8mm bolts and the taillight should come right out. Now that the old taillight is out, we can install the Morimoto taillight. All you have to do now is reverse the process and install the Morimoto taillight. Plug in the harness here. Just make sure you guys don't over tighten those. Obviously it is metal bolts going into plastic. You don't want to make sure to crack the housing on the taillight. Per Morimoto's instructions, we're going to be using a 5/16 inch drill bit to drill a hole in the back of the bumper here. Now, different from their instructions, we're not going to be taking the bumper off, and we're actually going to be drilling the hole in a different spot and rerouting the wire that direction. Makes it a little bit easier to install on the truck and shouldn't make a difference down the road. So let's go ahead and get to drilling. Oh. That was easy. Luckily, Morimoto gives us plenty of harness here so we can route it a couple different ways and makes for an easy install like this. Yeah. Just look around it there. Let's pull that tight. And well, bam! Your booster bar is now plugged in and should be ready to use. Let's go ahead and get the wire all cleaned up down here and tucked up behind the bumper. So now with the wiring ran for the booster bar and everything else tightened down for the actual taillight itself, we can go ahead and reinstall the trim panels here and then of course that final trim piece that goes inside there. There we go, Mike. Now that everything is completely back together here, we can go ahead and peel off this little protective plastic. Ooh-wee. Check them puppies out. All right, so now that we got the driver's side completed, everything works perfectly. We're gonna go ahead and do the same exact steps on the passenger side. All right, that's this one's really caked. Oh, beautiful. Alrighty guys, and that's gonna wrap it up for the install of the Morimoto XB LED low profile taillights and the reverse booster bar there for the 21 and up Ford Broncos. If you guys have any questions or you want to get a pair of these for yourselves, make sure to check out our description for the links to our site. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment below or reach out with us at 561-753-8105. This has been Joe with Legal Performance, and I'm out of here.